Before we start with Windows Server Update service, we need to add a second hard drive to give us some more storage on the machine. So we'll bring up the settings of the machine, go to storage, and we'll add in a second hard drive. We'll create a new one and we'll make it round about 50 gig using the VDI format and dynamically allocated. There we have it. So now we'll start the server up and get ourselves logged in. Of course, now that we've got a second hard drive, we need to initialize it. So we'll head across to Admin Tools, we look for the one called Computer Management. And we'll go into Disk Management. Of course, straight away it says we've got a new disk, and because it's less than 4 terabytes, I'm quite happy to use MBR. Then we'll create a new simple volume on it, just using the default settings. I quite liked to change the drive letters around, so we'll change the drive letter for the DVD drive quite high up the alphabet, and we'll change our new volume to become D drive. There we go. And on that drive, we're going to make a new folder and we'll call it Wsus, and we'll put the update files in there when they're downloaded. We now need to launch the server management tool to add a new role and features. On the list, we need Windows Server Update Services, along with any additional features it insists on. And we need the Windows internal database, as well as Wsus. It asks where to store the files. That's what we created the folder for earlier. And we'll start the installation going. And that's it successfully installed. Up at the top here, exclamation mark has appeared, and we'll launch the post installation tasks. This takes a little time to run, so at this point we will pause for a few minutes. And there we have the tasks completed. So what we'll do now is we'll launch our admin tools once more and find Windows Server Update Services. So the first thing we need to do is tell it to synchronize from the Windows Update website rather than from an existing server that's on our network. We don't have a proxy server, so we can ignore those settings. And the bit we're going to do now is going to go onto the Windows Update server and download a list of available languages and updates and products. This can take several minutes. In fact, I've been advised it can take almost an hour in some cases to do. So we'll start it connecting, and now we have to wait for that bar to go solid green. Now that it's downloaded all the details it requires, we can choose which language we want and what products we want to support. So we'll scroll down the list. We'll remove Office on this machine and put back on 2013. We'll remove the whole Windows group and we'll put back on the Windows 10 settings. It asks us what type of updates we'll want. We'll take everything it gives us and we'll synchronize automatically once per day, and we can choose a time. Of approximately midnight, and we'll begin the initial synchronization so we can download everything we require. What Wsus will now do is download all the updates where needed. If I change this to any, we may be lucky and have downloaded a few. And what you would have to do as an administrator would be check out the update you require, and then once you have tested it thoroughly, you can approve it. And you can, if you wish, group your computers, or you can simply say all computers, approve for install, and that install will be downloaded and made available to your users. If you wish to group your computers, you can come across here to computers, all computers, and you can add a new group, let's say accounts, and into accounts you can add computers as and when they appear. At the moment obviously we have none. Once there's a computer there, we can move it across to our system. The final stage would be now to edit the group policies to point the client machines to your copy of Windows Update rather than the online version.